Let's start with the good news. The National Hurricane Center says no tropical activity expected within the next 7 days. Now, next week, we will be watching the Caribbean because we've had the subtropical jet stream to our south that's been creating a lot of shear and not letting anything develop in these very warm waters. However, next week, that will start to lift north and it will allow the potential for something to try to form out there in the Caribbean. So some models are showing something trying to organize when it comes to the tropics. Models are disagreeing right now. So it's something that we're watching. You'll hear the chatter on social media about it. Just know that yes, next week we could be watching for some development potentially in the Caribbean, but as of right now, the National Hurricane Center says no tropical activity expected in the next 7 days. Let's bring it back to the first coast. Temperatures sitting in the 80s and right at 90 degrees for some of you, but of course feeling hotter than that because of the humidity. When do we get a break from the humidity? It is on the way, but not until we continue to warm up and also watch out for some showers and storms. So right now, the first coast is dry, but you can see some shower and downpour development out to our west, as well as off the coast here too. But later today, we'll be keeping an eye to the west because it's inland areas that will see the development of showers and downpours first. And then through the evening hours, those showers and potentially a few storms will move east. So later on in the evening, places like Jacksonville could see some of this rain, and then that will arrive to the beaches late in the evening. Tomorrow, more rain and storms are possible, mainly in the afternoon and evening hours yet again. And tomorrow, I also think it will be a few degrees hotter than today, but the warm up does not stop there. On Friday, highs will be in the upper 90s and heat index values could be reaching towards 105 degrees. So please be careful if you have any outdoor Friday plans with that heat that we will keep a close eye on. And a 30% coverage of rain, so still can't completely rule out the rain, but rain chances do start to drop on Friday. But before we get to that, just keep in mind, please don't forget to check the back seat. Tomorrow with a high of 95 degrees. In 10 minutes, the inside of your car is 114 degrees, and after an hour, the inside of your car is 133 degrees. So what about the lower humidity? It is on the way in time for the weekend. So on Saturday, highs are still hot in the 90s, the middle 90s, but it will be less humid. So that means that 94 degrees will feel like 94 degrees as opposed to the hundreds. We'll take it, right? We'll take anything we can get at this point to try to stay not as hot. But Sunday, the humidity does start to return. Highs will be near 95, but your heat index will be in the upper 90s. It's staying hot over the next 7 days, but again, Friday's our hottest day with feels like temperatures nearing 105.